Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you will absolutely blow your mind and expose the real truth behind Hollywood's most shocking scandal right now. Blake Lively just got caught in the most embarrassing situation of her entire career, and the photos I'm about to show you prove everything. You think you know what's going on with the "It Ends With Us" drama? Think again. Because while everyone's been talking about the surface-level nonsense, I've got the exclusive inside scoop that nobody else is talking about, and it's going to change everything you thought you knew about Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and this whole twisted Hollywood mess. Before we dive into this absolute chaos, smash that subscribe button right now, because I'm the only one giving you the real, unfiltered truth about what's really happening behind the scenes. Hit that notification bell too, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next in this story. So here's what actually went down. Blake Lively just broke cover for the first time since this entire "It Ends With Us" controversy exploded. And let me tell you, she looked absolutely stressed out of her mind. We're talking about a woman who's usually composed, always camera ready, always playing the perfect Hollywood wife. But these exclusive photos, they tell a completely different story. Picture this. Taylor Swift's $17 million Rhode Island mansion. Yeah, that's right, $17 million. While you and I are worried about our grocery bills, these people are throwing parties at houses that cost more than most people will make in 10 lifetimes. But here's the kicker. This wasn't just any party. This was Blake Lively's hiding spot, her safe haven while her entire career is potentially crumbling around her. The photos show Blake literally clinging to Ryan Reynolds like her life depends on it. We're talking full-body hugs, desperate kisses, the works. This is a woman who's absolutely terrified about what's happening to her reputation, and she's using her husband as a human shield against the media storm that's brewing. And speaking of Ryan Reynolds, let's talk about how he showed up to this party. Baseball cap pulled low, backpack on like he's trying to sneak in unnoticed. The Deadpool actor, who's usually cracking jokes and being the life of the party, looked like he was entering witness protection. That tells you everything you need to know about how serious this situation has become. But wait, it gets even more interesting. Blake wasn't just hiding out with Taylor Swift. Oh no, this was a full-blown Hollywood damage control summit. Bradley Cooper was there with his 7-year-old daughter Leah. Gigi Hadid was reportedly in attendance. And get this, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes with his wife Brittany were also spotted. This wasn't a casual summer hangout, people. This was a strategic gathering of Hollywood's most powerful players. Now let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw Blake Lively looking genuinely stressed in public? This is a woman who's built her entire brand on being effortlessly perfect. Perfect hair, perfect smile, perfect marriage, perfect everything. But in these photos, she's frowning in the sunshine, dressed in what looks like she just grabbed whatever was closest. Floral shorts and a coral bikini top with her hair thrown up in a messy bun. This is not the Blake Lively we're used to seeing. And here's what really gets me fired up about this whole situation. The mainstream media is treating this like it's just another celebrity vacation story. Oh look, celebrities having fun at Taylor Swift's house. But they're completely missing the real story here. This is about a woman whose entire career is hanging by a thread, desperately seeking shelter with her most powerful friends while trying to figure out how to salvage her reputation. The "It Ends With Us" controversy has clearly hit Blake Lively harder than anyone expected. Sources are saying she's genuinely fearing for her career. And honestly, it should be. When you're hiding out at Taylor Swift's mansion instead of facing the music, that tells you everything you need to know about how bad things have gotten. But here's where it gets really juicy. Bradley Cooper's presence at this gathering is absolutely fascinating. We're talking about an Oscar winner who's been keeping a relatively low profile lately, suddenly showing up at what's essentially Blake Lively's crisis management retreat. And the fact that Gigi Hadid was there too. That's not a coincidence, people. These are calculated moves by some of Hollywood's most strategic players. Let's talk about what this all means for Blake Lively's future. She's clearly in full damage control mode, surrounding herself with people who have the power to influence public opinion and media narrative. Taylor Swift's friendship isn't just personal. It's a business strategy. When you're friends with someone who can literally change public opinion with a single social media post, You lean into that relationship when times get tough. And don't even get me started on how telling it is that she needed Ryan Reynolds to show up like some kind of emotional support system. This is a grown woman, a successful actress, someone who's been in Hollywood for decades. But she's clinging to her husband like a lifeline because she knows that his reputation and likability might be the only thing that can save her career right now. The fact that they're all gathered at Taylor Swift's Rhode Island mansion is also incredibly strategic. Rhode Island isn't just a vacation spot. It's a fortress. Taylor Swift chose that location specifically because it's isolated, private, and gives them complete control over who gets access and what information gets out. This is crisis management 101, people. What really bothers me about this whole situation is how calculated it all feels. While Blake Lively is supposedly going through this terrible personal crisis, she's still making sure to be photographed in the most flattering way possible, still making sure she's surrounded by the right people, still playing the game even when she's supposedly vulnerable. But here's what I think is really happening behind the scenes. This gathering isn't just about friendship and support. It's about strategy. These are some of the most powerful people in entertainment, and they're not just sitting around eating snacks and talking about their feelings. They're planning Blake's comeback, figuring out how to spin this narrative, and coordinating their